Hello my dear tarot lovers, my name is Nadia. Welcome to my channel. And today this is gonna be kind of like continuation from my previous video, which I'll put a link so you can see which video is that, about my customer situation. She's going on vacation with her family, but she had an argument with her spouse and she left him behind after the argument and decided to go without him. So the situation between her and her spouse is on the previous video, but this is continuation where she already decided she's going without him and she's just taking kids. And so this is kind of like part two, but they are separate. And we're gonna discuss card 5 of Swords today. It's gonna be next one, second one down, so you know. And just a pre-play for this reading is again that my customer was fighting with her spouse. They were planning to go on vacation and she decided to leave him behind, and now she's gone without him. So she really wanted to see how her vacation gonna be like without her husband, what is waiting for her there, what is going on, right? This like post argument and post decision of her, right? This was done way before she left to vacation, so the situation is kind of like between the situation before she was going to and when she already left. All right, so what is waiting for her on the vacation? Let's take a look. After she decided to go just her and her kids, we got Two of Cups. How beautiful is that? Of course she's gonna have an amazing time. She's gonna have fantastic time getting to know more of her kids, where she didn't have enough time to spend, like when you see your kids every day but then you don't have time to spend with them, actually have a quality time. So this card actually says you have a quality, a fantastic, nice time with your kids, getting to know each other, connecting with each other, being on the same page, trying to work things out, having a fun, close connection with them. So this is fantastic. Like it's not about vocation itself, but it's about a relationship between my customer and her kids, and how fantastic it's gonna turn out, how they will be trying to communicate with each other, and it will be so easy, free, smooth. They will be actually getting to know each other on a deeper level, right? On a deeper level. It's gonna be about it's not about the place or the going or fun where they're gonna have their it's about them spending time together and being on the same page and just having fun with each other. Yep. Amazing. Just to start, just to begin with. So which what the situation that, like, this card is trying to tell me that her decision that she left without her spouse actually was good, because she's actually gonna have a fantastic time with the kids. What was the reason for that? And we got Five of Swords. Five of Swords is very cruel card. It's kind of like cruel card. It's also punishment card, and it's a very brutal card, right? People in Five of Swords, they never behave nicely, politely, or respectfully. There is no respect to each other. There is no politeness, understanding, proper communication. No, it's actually, so guys, you know, Five of Swords is always about stabbing somebody in the back, being brutal, being cruel, It's about letting people down. It's about calling somebody out. It's about punishing one another, and it's about and the most important, it's embarrassing. It's a public embarrassment. In Five of Swords, there is never embarrassment in front of each other. It's not two people, it's where it's more people are involved in the situation, where other people see how one person embarrasses another one. So this is exactly what happened in this situation, because my client and her spouse had an argument and a fight before vacation. So my client decided she's gonna go on vacation without him. She's leaving him behind and taking kids. So this was kind of like embarrassing for the husband, right? It's like he was defeated. The husband was brutally defeated. He was embarrassingly defeated. So one of the players here win, but it's kind of like very bitter fight, right? Bitter winning. Another is defeated, but it's embarrassing defeat. It's not like a nice winning when people admire you. It's nice. It's never a good fight. It's never a good argument. So what we see here is her husband was embarrassingly defeated because he was left behind, and the kids saw the argument, they saw the fight, they knew parents are fighting, and that kind of led or left the spouse embarrassed and behind, right? It's like, I don't need you anymore, I'm going behind, I'll embarrass you. I mean, my client did not really intend to embarrass him, but the situation itself was embarrassing because there was a little bit of punishment, and I was talking about the punishment in the previous video. If you are interested, please also listen to that layout, because it's also very interesting. But yeah, Five of Swords also carries a little bit of punishment. Like, I will give you a lesson, I will teach you how to treat me, I'll do it on purpose. There's a lot of purpose on this. Like, I'll do it just to get back at you. This is Five of Swords. A pretty cruel card. It does not always feel that cruel when it's in situation, but when you go deep down, there is no niceness, right? No respect whatsoever. What result she gonna get in this whole like situation and vacation, right, that she's going to? We got Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands, it's when a lot of when things are finally lining up, when they are when you are getting closer to the results, and when everything matches with each other in such an interesting way, when things are happening out of ordinary, out of extraordinary, but there are good things, there are positive things. It's Eight of Wands is a positive card. It's a breakthrough. It's like finally you're getting out of the stuck situation, you're finally moving forward, and you're finally getting something done, and something is finally happening. So Eight of Wands, it's finally something is happening here. We will go back to that a little later at the end of the reading. What is the position of my customer? And again, I want to mention my previous video, because Knight of Wands is the card that was suggested as an advice for my customer. So Knight of Wands turned out when I asked what she should do, and Knight of Wands came up. And again, we see the position of my customer is Knight of Wands. I love how every time you do a reading on the same situation, the same cards are following. or the same cards are coming out, and those cards that are coming out in the same way, they are the key cards. So the position of my customer is she is changing her plans out of a sudden, out of the blue. She acts impulsively. She changes her mind impulsively. If her spouse does not want to deal and do her way and misbehaves and mistreats, she just has a right to turn around and leave everything behind, change plans, replan everything, redo everything, and does not have to be there, because Knight of Wands, he disappears, he leaves, he's gone, he's absent. Knight of Wands is absent, but this absency is based on impulsive decision making. When somebody makes you, when somebody like mistreats you, or you don't like somebody's behavior, and you go like, all right, fine, I'm leaving, all right, fine, I'm going. So Knight of Wands and Five of Swords, they have something in common, and what they have in common is, I don't need you, I'm fine without you, I'm leaving you, I'm gonna just punish you for that, for what you've done, by letting you go, by leaving you behind. So that this is a common thing that Five of Swords and Knight of Wands has. The only thing is Five of Swords really cruel. And has more punishment, but Knight of Wands, they kind of like not punish. So Five of Swords punishes another person with embarrassing another person in front of other people. Knight of Wands, he is kind of like punishing with his absence. It's like, I'll punish you by leaving you, by changing plans all of a sudden. It's not all about like breaking up or leaving, but it's breaking the plan. Like, I will not follow our plan. I will change my plan that we were both involved, and I'll punish you by changing this plan, and you're not gonna be there, and I'm not gonna be in your plan. So this is what the Knight of Wands tells. So this is her position. So the question was, what is her position, right? What is the position of people that are involved in the situation? And I really want to take this card again, because he was embarrassingly defeated in the situation. So Five of Pentacles does show misery. How he is miserable, how he feels left behind, where people were pretty much my customer. She miscommunicated situation with him, and she left him behind. He was not included in the situation, he was not counted in, he was not communicated through. So you see, again, so you understand how they play out with each other. He was not included in the situation because she left him behind. She changed the plan. She said, I'm not including you in, I'm leaving you. You'll only see my tail, right? You will see me absent, you will see me gone. So he was not included in the picture, he was not included in the plan anymore. He was left behind, he was mistreated, he left ununderstood, uncommunicated, and somebody actually just left him behind, right? So he really feels miserable. Like he feels miserable, he feels lonely, he feels terrible, mistreated, misused. Yes, that's how he feels, right? What my customer doesn't notice about other people in this situation. Again, another stalker card. Guys, you have to watch the previous video. These two cards are the same, and they just were in different position, but they are the same. Those are the keywords. What she really doesn't realize and doesn't notice, about her husband, how like he has anxiety, he's panicking, he's overwhelmed, he's really trying to figure out his consequences. And I was talking about consequences and punishment in my previous video a lot, but I'm gonna repeat some of that. He feels miserable, he feels left out, he feels unincluded, and now he's panicking and over exaggerating the problem, and he's overthinking everything and worried about the outcome. He's really worried about the outcome. And the question was, what she doesn't really notice that is there. It's like she can imagine that he's feeling this way, but she doesn't really understand or think about it, like because she's busy with planning her vacation and doing her thing. She has no time to think how he feels, but he feels pretty miserable and he's already panicking and afraid of the outcome. Like, are we gonna break up? Am I really gonna stay behind? Am I gonna ruin my relationship, or is it gonna ruin our relationship together? Is it gonna ruin a relationship with my kids? So yeah, so he's definitely panicking and over exaggerating the problem and afraid of the worst outcome. So Nine of Swords does. Nine of Swords is afraid of the worst outcome. They are over exaggerating the situation. They think it's worse than it is, and making bigger problem than it is. They're blowing the bubble. So it's not really that terrible, but he is imagining it to turn out the worst case scenario. It's like the worst. The people in a Nine of Swords imagining the worst case scenario. All right. What my customer, what is hidden from her? What is hidden from her? We got Death card. You know what? What is really hidden from her is things are never gonna be the same. Things are changing. Their relationship are changing between her and her husband. Situation is changing, and some things are not necessary between them. It does not always mean the breakup, but it means that things are not gonna be the same anymore, and they are moving into different direction right now. Old arguments, old problems are behind, and now it's time to renew yourself, rejuvenate yourself. What truth will come out? The Star. We pretty much can say it's regarding the vacation itself. I see that my customer just gonna have a good time there. She gonna, you know, be distant and away from her problems, from her worries. Like all the worries gonna go behind. Everything gonna this gonna be removed, and the person will have a fantastic time. A customer will have a good time, a very peaceful, enjoying, easygoing time. Like she'll be able to distract herself from all the daily base problems and just gonna relax and enjoy with her mind. It's gonna be mind relaxing. How my customer should act in this way? Ace of Wands. She need to take a chance to spend time with her kids, because like I said, it still was this layout was done, this reading was done prior, before she left, so she still hasn't left, and the chance that her spouse could actually go with them, there still was a chance for that. So the card says take chances to spend a nice beautiful vacation with just you and kids, so you don't have any problem, you don't have any arguments, you don't have anybody who gonna mistreat you, act bad to you, so you just can enjoy and have a nice time and not worry about a thing and have this peace of mind. So this is your chance to have peace of mind and have a beautiful vacation without people that can ruin it, right? Take this chance to have a vacation without people that can ruin it. I think I said it really good. How not to act. King of Pentacles. So the card does suggest don't overspend money. Don't spend too much. Because King of Pentacles is the guy that invests, he's sponsoring, he builds stability, he spends money, he finances everything. I guess since my client was going by herself, she actually had to spend money and sponsor everything and be financially responsible. I guess the card was trying to say, like, don't overspend the money, don't put too much money in it, don't spend too much. I guess be careful about overspending. All right, so in the conclusion, I really wanna go back to Eight of Wands because there was very good circumstances that were trying to happen. Eight of Wands is a difficult card to translate because we don't know what is happening. Like, we know that something is happening, but we don't really know what is happening. But what the card was trying to say, everything gonna be in her favor because she done a lot of things. She already did a lot of things up front. She arranged hotels, she took care of flights, she communicated with all the proper authority to make her vacation happen and to make it happen the right way, so that a lot of things were done. So she already invested something, all she needed to get a result. So Eight of Wands, it's always a good result, it's always something is happening and something good is happening at the perfect time, at the right time. So the feedback of my client was when she got back from the vacation and she reached out to me and she said her vacation was amazing and fantastic. It was very peaceful, it was very nice, and it really was indeed all about her kids getting back together, getting to know each other, having fun, communicating, being on the same page with the kids. It was very peaceful, nice, easygoing and smooth vacation for her. And and everything really lined up perfectly. Everything from hotel arranging to flights to going somewhere, going to places, everything was arranged perfectly. So what that was Eight of Wands was trying to tell us, everything sat down in a perfect place, made a perfect sense, and everything lined up in a perfect way. So Eight of Wands is always a great card. It was always end up the right way. Alright, my dear friends, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful for you. You got some new ideas, some good understanding of how the cards should play out. And I always say the best way to know how the cards and how they play out is based on your own experience or on an experience of somebody you know, especially when you get a feedback, because feedback is very important. Because one thing I'm telling my customer situation, and when I get the feedback, that's when I understand what the card really was saying at that time, because every card has their own meanings. Every card has a wide range of different meanings, and you have to find this one meaning that they were trying to say. Yeah, so share down below in the comments what you think about this reading. What are your impressions? If there's anything you would like to add, or how would you like to say what the card is. But again, I'm forming this based on the experience that was lived through, so I think it's pretty clear. So this is the result I got from this reading. Alright, my dear friends, looking forward to spend more time with you, looking forward to do more of those kind of readings. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next ride. Take care and have a fantastic time.